Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. I've been maintaining my weight for over 15 years. So today I want to talk about OMAD, 1 meal a day. Now remember, I'm not a doctor. I am literally just sharing my personal experience with eating 1 meal a day. I feel like it can be super beneficial. So basically 1 meal a day, it's exactly what the name says. You're just eating once a day. You have a very tight window. You basically just, you wake up, you can drink water, coffee, tea, nothing with sweetener, no calories. So you basically just stay in a fasted state. You just need to know that this is an option. It's not something that I would say do forever. I think I personally utilize OMAD if I come back from vacation, if I am trying to get back into ketosis, if I fell off the wagon, if I gained some weight over the holidays and I'm trying to get back on track. Like, this is something that you can utilize that is super powerful. So when I do OMAD, I combine it with a very low carb lifestyle. So basically eggs, ground beef, steak, salmon. So I just try to stick to protein, very low carb veggies. Just think like keto. Think of like the keto diet. If you combine that with an extended fast, which would end up being like you're eating 1 meal a day, guys, I'm telling you, it is insanity. Like, the results are crazy because you basically, you go into autophagy, you're getting, not only are you reaping the benefits of extended fasting, but then you're also reaping the benefits in terms of health, right? Because with autophagy, you are getting rid of just like cells that have started to mutate. It's just like junk in your body and in your blood. Yeah, I don't know if you've looked into why fasting is even beneficial, but those are the reasons why. It helps like purify your blood and it helps get rid of a lot of junk. And then our bodies are natural healers. And so when you are fasting, your body isn't digesting food. And so it actually has the ability to go in and heal. So anyway, a whole nother video, but those are some of the benefits that you get with OMAD. Okay, so before I go on, I want to give Element a special thank you for sponsoring this video. Element is amazing. It actually has the perfect ratio of electrolytes that our bodies need throughout the day. 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Again, sometimes people just drink electrolytes because they work out, which is great, but it's also essential for hormonal regulation for both men and women. So that's just another reason to make sure that you're getting your electrolytes every single day. So this one is the watermelon. So my favorite was chili mango forever. And now I love the watermelon. I love the grapefruit. If you haven't tried these, you can actually get a free sample pack with any purchase. So you can try all 8 of their flavors. I have a link. I'll leave it in the description below, or you can even type in the URL, just do drinklmnt.com and then /low carb love. That's another thing. When you are doing something like an extended fast, you want to make sure that you are hydrating. Even if you're not doing just 1 meal a day, even if you are just doing like a little fast throughout the day, maybe 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, you want to make sure that you are still hydrating and getting your electrolytes in, because what will happen is you'll end up with a headache, you'll end up feeling fatigued, you'll end up feeling like, you know, and sometimes that's why a lot of people don't fast. And the truth is that we all fast, but some of us just carry it on a little longer. So I do a little fast every single day. I usually probably break my fast around noonish, sometimes on the weekends, or if I'm not working, I'll end up breaking my fast like around 3 p.m. It really just depends on my body. I listen to my body, and I feel like at the end of the day, that's what we should be doing. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to what so-and-so is saying. Just pay attention to how you feel. If you feel great when you fast, because when I fast, I feel super energized. I feel like really like go. Like my mood is better. Like I don't have cravings, which is crazy because you would think like, wait, like how are you not having cravings when you're not eating, but when you do eat, you have more cravings. Well, that's exactly why. Because when you're not eating, your glucose levels and your insulin is really low. And when you start to eat, and let's say you start eating with like a really high carb meal, like you're having like oatmeal, you're having apples, or you're having like some cereal, or you're having like toast with jam, what's happening is you're gonna get a huge glucose spike. And then when it comes down, not only do you get the crash, but then your body is like, I need more. So then that's when you get those cravings where you're like, I want chips, I want like something salty, I want something, you know what I mean? So that is the reason why when you fast, you actually eliminate a lot of cravings. I'm a huge snacker, okay? So OMAD helped me so much. When I was doing OMAD, which again was probably about 3 years ago or so, I was doing it heavy. And the crazy thing is, I was doing it in conjunction with like a very, very low carb lifestyle. But the truth is that I know a lot of people personally that do 1 meal a day. They do not diet, literally eat whatever they want, and they lose weight. It's crazy. Like, this is just, they were not doing it for health purposes. They were literally just doing it for weight loss purposes. And so they would sit down, eat a bunch of junk, but they were in a very tight window. I'm talking about like an hour and a half, 2 hours max. And then think about it. So let's say you break your fast at 6 p.m. and then you close your window at like 7:30, and then you are done until the next day at 6 p.m. So you've basically fasted for 24 hours. Your body was able to burn through all that, whatever it is that you're eating, all that junk, and then it was able to tap into your fat stores. So that's the reason why you see the scale move, because your body, when you're not fueling your body with food, then it switches over from burning glucose, which is sugars and carbs and everything. It switches over to burning fats. And so that's where you start producing ketones. Your body starts burning your own fat as fuel. And then guess what? You do it for long enough and you're gonna see that scale move. So it's actually very, very, very beneficial in my opinion, okay, my personal opinion. I don't think it's for everyone. I think, again, you need to listen to your body. I feel like if you try it and you just don't feel good, don't do it. Don't do it. You know, the first days, I'm not gonna lie, and by not feeling good, I don't mean me being hungry, okay? Hungry is normal. You're gonna be hungry the first day because you don't do that. That's not what you typically do. Unless you are already living a low carb lifestyle and your glucose levels are already low, then the transition will not be very difficult because you're just gonna push yourself a little longer. But someone who is not, someone who eats a lot of carbs and a lot of pasta or bread and, you know, like rice and all of that, it's gonna be a little harder because your body's gonna want food a lot earlier. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. Listen to your body. Do not listen to what people are saying out there. Do your research and try it out for yourself. Everything that I'm talking to you about, I tried it out for myself. And there are things out there that people have done and I tried and I'm like, that's not for me. I tried OMAD. I loved it. I did it for maybe about over 2 years, off and on though, off and on. I did like a lot of extended fasting. What else? I'm trying to think of like what else I've tried. I've pretty much tried everything out there. The one thing that I will say I have not done like to the T has been like strict carnivore. That's like the one thing I haven't done. And I definitely want to try it, but I don't want to try it just for one day because I've definitely done it for one day. I'm talking about full blown like a month. Maybe we could do like a little challenge. I've never really done like a full blown challenge on here with you guys. I feel like carnivore is a great one because there are, I mean, so many delicious foods. And I feel like the whole time you do feel satiated and like, it's not something that you're gonna go hungry, you're gonna feel, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's kind of a good thing that we can do together, but let me know. Let me know how you feel about that. But yeah, that is basically, you know, OMAD. I feel like it's super self-explanatory. You know, you're having 1 meal a day. You're drinking, you're making sure you're staying hydrated, making sure you're getting those electrolytes. Even if you don't have electrolytes, you could probably do like some salt and water. I know Element has an unflavored version and that's perfect because you don't want to have anything like this with sweetener while you're doing like a fast. So let me know if you have any other questions. If there's something that you are curious about, whether it's about my weight loss journey, whether it's about fasting, whether it's about certain foods, sweeteners, flours, anything like that. Yeah, in a couple of weeks, I'll probably do a Q&A. So if you guys have questions for me, then make sure you put them in the comments below, because I'm gonna go through them. And then based on that, I will make my next video, my Q&A video. And if that's something that you guys really like, I'll keep doing it. I've also thought about possibly doing like a cook with me on live. I've never ever done that. So yeah, let me know if that is something that you guys would want to do with me, where maybe we put out a recipe, you guys go get all the groceries, and then we like actually cook it together. Then that would be something super cool. But anyway, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much, I mean, there's not really much else besides I'm a fan of it. You know, it worked for me. I can't speak for everyone else. This is just my personal experience. And yeah, if you've tried it, let me know. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know how you felt. And you know, it might be really helpful for other people that are reading the comments that are wanting to give OMAD a try. But don't forget to share this video, share my channel with your friends and family, whether they're living a low carb lifestyle, maybe they are starting their weight loss journey, and things like this could be really, really helpful. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.